Hey everybody, Soul Punisher here. To start out with, I'm going to start casting Hearthstone. I actually recorded 10 games last night um, with Fraps, and after rendering them and looking at them, stupid cats, I got fur all over me. I didn't really like the way they came out. Um, Part of it was due to my rendering settings on Sony Vegas Movie Studio because I didn't know what I was doing. I got that figured out. Um, but then I realized one of the guys I watch on YouTube, I messaged him to ask him what he does with his settings, and he told me to use OBS, Open Broadcast. So that's I had that program already, but that was just for streaming. But I figured out, well, he told me how to use it to actually record for YouTube. And this way I can have the neat little overlay and the webcam, and it's just a lot better. So those 10 games that I recorded last night, I might put them up at some point, but for now they're just gonna sit on my computer because they just didn't look that good. And so I had my wife look at some of them, just the raw footage, not rendered or anything, to ask her what she thought, the volume level's okay, everything else. And she pointed out to me that probably not everybody knows what the hell Hearthstone is. So I might want to explain the game in a video before I play it. So it's a card game. I never played Pokemon, but I did play Magic the Gathering, and it's similar to Magic the Gathering. Differences are you don't have to draw lands for mana. You gain 1 mana every turn, each player does, for up to a total of 10. And I'm going to go through a little bit the abilities of some of the cards, just so when I'm playing, people will know why does that card do that and that kind of stuff. So this is, you can make your own decks. You unlock cards by playing against the computer. Once you get to level 10, you unlock all the basic cards in each class, which is Druid, Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Priest, Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, and Warrior. I use Hunter. Each hero has certain cards that only they can use. So these are all Hunter cards. And then your deck has to consist of 30 cards. There's this category right here, which is neutral, which you can add to your deck. So these cards, there's regular cards. Oh god, what do they call them? Basic cards. You just win them by beating the AI. Then there's expert cards that you can unlock by paying gold, 100 gold to unlock a pack, or you can pay real money. And also you can craft cards. And how you do that is, let's see, if you're familiar with anything Blizzard makes, the color system, white is basic, blue is rare, purple is epic, and orange is legendary. So these cards with the jewel in the middle, it tells you, if they're epic, legendary, whatever. So when you're in crafting mode, you can disenchant a card to get arcane dust, and you can use it to create other cards using the arcane dust. So with that being said, I don't want to make this too long because most people that are probably watching Hearthstone already know what it is, but for those of you who don't, um, I use this deck. I built last night. Uh, I'm just gonna go through some of the cards that I have in it, so you'll know what I'm doing when I use it. So this is pretty self-explanatory, I think, but maybe not. Each card has two numbers on it. It has an attack, and it has defense. I think they call it power and attack. So this has got 5 and 2. That means, well, this is a weapon. That's not a good demonstration. This card, it has 2 attacks, so it'll do 2 damage to another minion or the hero. And it has 5 health, basically. So it can take 5 damage from another minion, they're called minions, or a hero. So, in my deck, I have Hunter's Mark, which costs 0 mana, which is awesome. It changes a minion's health to 1. So, I like to hang on to this for when my enemy brings out, let's say he brings out a card that has like 6 attack, 5 health. I can bring its health down to 1. Pretty self-explanatory. Flare. All minions lose stealth. Destroy all enemy secrets. Now a secret is something that they put up and you don't know what it does until you do an action that you don't know what it is that makes it trigger. Like mine is I have a snake trap. Whenever one of my minions is attacked, I summon 3 1 attack, 1 health snakes. So this card will destroy all enemy secrets if they have one played and out. And it lets me draw a card. And enemies that have stealth lose it. Now stealth, what that is nothing can target it. You can't attack it until it attacks something else. Let's see. Tracking. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1 and discard the others. So that's pretty self-explanatory. This one, Unleash the Hounds. So this gives them +1 attack and charge. Now what charge is, when you play a minion, the turn that it's played, you can't use it. You have to wait till your next turn. In Magic it's called Summoning Sickness. I'm not sure the exact term in this game. But what this will do is any beasts that you have played out that turn that is still under that waiting period, they can attack that turn. Timberwolf. Other beasts. Now this is only beasts, mind you, have +1 attack. Same with this one. Only beasts. Like this card is a beast. The snakes are a beast. The wolf is a beast. Let's see. Okay, Houndmaster is not a beast, so it would not affect this card. But basically, you can tell, like, see it says beast down here. So, that's that. Snake Trap, I already explained that. Ironbeak Owl. Silence a minion. Now what happens when you silence a minion is any of the words written here are gotten rid of. If it has another spell, something else is affecting something else, like let's say somebody silenced my Timberwolf, then he would no longer be giving my other beast +1 attack because he was silenced. Also, if a card has Taunt, I'll get into that. Scavenging Hyena. Okay, this is a really good card. Whenever a friendly beast dies, this card will gain +2 attack, +1 health. And the reason this is such a good card is if I can get this one out and get this out, I will sacrifice these snakes. I will kill them on purpose, because every time I kill one, this thing gains +2, +1. Starving Buzzard. If this thing is out on the board and I summon another beast, I get another card. This Animal Companion summons a random beast. There's 3 different beasts that it can summon. One of them is gives your other beasts +1 attack. One of them is a 4/4 taunt, and one of them is a 4/2 charge, which means it could attack on when it's first laid out. Kill command. I can deal 3 damage, or if I have a beast out on the board, I deal 5 damage instead. And that's a spell. I can direct that anywhere I want. Now this is one with taunt. A card with taunt, the enemy minions or the enemy hero has to attack that card first until it's dead. It cannot attack anything else. Spells can attack other things, but a direct attack has to attack a taunt card first. So I use these to protect my other cards. They're sort of powerful but fragile at the same time. Multi-shot. That's self-explanatory. Deal 3 damage to 2 random people. This card, Houndmaster. A battle cry, that means that's something that only happens the first time you lay the card out. I can give a friendly beast +2 attack, +2 health, and taunt. So that's a really good card, if I have another beast out. Death Rattle on the Savannah Highmane. Death Rattle is something that happens when this creature dies. So when this creature dies, I will automatically summon 2 hyenas that have 2 health and 2 attack. And keep in mind, all these cards that are beasts, this is a beast, this is a beast, that's a beast. If I were to have this guy out, any of those that die, he gains the attack and the health. So it's you got to have the right combo, you know, and sometimes it's luck. Taunt, I already explained that. Divine Shield. Divine Shield means the first hit. Sorry. The first hit that he takes doesn't affect him. All it does is destroy the shield. So that's pretty good. And Wind Fury means that this creature can attack twice in one turn. So that's a little rundown. Sorry, I'm not feeling well. That's a rundown of the deck I'm going to be using. So this video is just to explain a little bit about the game and what the cards do. The next video will be me actually playing with this deck. So until then, I will see you in the next video. Later.